Besides BTS, we got to talk about Thanksgiving, which is strange because it's April, which is not usually the time to talk about Thanksgiving. But in fact, there was a Thanksgiving before the one that happened at Plymouth Rock, and it happened here in our area. This is something I literally just learned this morning. The El Paso Public Libraries hosted an event titled The Forgotten Histories of the First Thanksgiving over the weekend. It commemorates the April 30th, 1598. Mike, you were there, meeting between the Manso people and Spanish explorer Don Juan de Oñate near the Rio Grande. And now that's 2 decades, that's 20 years before the one happened at Plymouth. Take a listen.
What we would really like to do is to recognize that we're all connected. History is what binds us. If you go far back enough in history, you might find so many common ancestors, people that you didn't know that you might even be related to by fifth or sixth cousins or something like that.
Well, that event included lecturers on both the European and indigenous perspectives. The Texas House of Representatives first recognized this meeting as the United States' first Thanksgiving back in 1990. How many people knew about this? I was not one of them. I had no idea.
All of us.
We did, yeah. Here we did because it was a big deal.
I did not know. Nobody let me in on this.
I know.
Why are we not talking about this?
They didn't give you that in the packet you got?
No, this was not in the pamphlet.
Oh,
what the heck?
It should have been in there.
Should have been in the.
You know, clearly that was not updated recently.
That's what Mike wore to the first Thanksgiving, by the way. They have his suit of armor there.
And I brought biscuits.
That's
and
right.
He brought the mac and cheese to the very first Thanksgiving down there with Don Juan de Oñate.
You know, I'm not surprised that we had the first Thanksgiving.
We just called him Juan.
That's
we
right.
never called him Don.
That was not.
Yeah, we never called him
He
Don.
was just Juan.
Yeah. I'm not surprised they had the first Thanksgiving here. I mean, what better to eat in the fall time of year or the spring time of year than a good tamale? I mean, you know.
Except we filled it with squirrels.
We did.
That's gross, man.
That's all we had. That's all we had.
We had to work with what we had.
We don't have turkeys here.
Well, no, you really don't.
No,
We don't.
Is there
We
any
don't.
turkey in New Mexico?
This is not an turkey
No.
area.
Really? Like not even like up in the sticks up there?
Although there are a lot of geese on the golf course near my house.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And and a goose, man.
Yeah.
Those are good eating.
There's a lot of deer up in New Mexico. That's not too bad.
That's
you could
not
have
too
a
bad.
deer. That's not that could
You know,
be
I've never had deer meat.
Oh, it's so good.
very tender, isn't it?
It's very it's a little gamey, so you have to be ready for it.
Yeah.
But if it's prepared correctly, it is delish.
Yeah,
Very
because at
rich.
that first Thanksgiving, I passed on it.
Yeah,
so
I know.
I haven't had any.
I know.
I've never had any.
I didn't expect this bit to keep going.
Yeah.
But alas, we've made it this far.
It's called a callback.
Mike will always do a callback.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Always.
And
I'm the king of callbacks.
He will run with that
I will.
all morning
To
long.
the ground.
He'll
Yes.
be